Hey guys, it's West here. Welcome back to another episode of the Account Update series. I realize this one is belated by 2 weeks, or by 1 week, I guess it's belated. I did not upload a video last week. I was very busy. I've been doing other things, working on my job currently. But all that aside, let's hop right into Summoner's War. Uh, During the Elias Sky event, I did summon all those scrolls. I did get a few notable 4 stars. Let's see. I had a few. I did pull Smoky. I did pull Chilling as well. I did open a Dark Neostone Fighter and a Light and Dark Scroll, as well as 2 Light Bounty Hunters. Let's see what else we got here. I believe I had the Wind Horse previous. Yeah, I had the Wind Horse previously. I opened the Water Assassin, which is nice. I was pretty happy to see that. That's a monster I'd like to try out in Dragons eventually. I did open the Wind Kung Fu Girl, and I also have the Water Horse here. So I've been pulling some decent 4-star fusion lately, so I'll avoid some of that fusion process, which is nice. And so I want to talk about something. So for the Elias Sky event, one of the daily challenges you'd have to complete was spend 30 crystals. And oftentimes I would play in the morning and I wouldn't really have time to go keep playing and use enough energy for a refill, so I would do a crystal summon. And so on my first crystal summon, I pulled myself a Poseidon. I was extremely excited. It was as I joined chat, so my guild did not see it, so I had to notify them. I was like, oh, okay, no GZ for my guild. Wow, thanks guys, thanks for being supportive. And I went in there, and it's like there's just no notification in the chat because it's like it notified me that I had joined chat at the same time I pulled it. But I'm extremely excited to have this guy. I am currently back in Giants trying to get good enough Despair runes for him. I have him on a very weak Despair Revenge set, speed HP attack. He's got plenty of accuracy to do what he needs to do. I don't like his speed. I would like better substats for defense as well. I'm looking to bring him into Dragons B10 and replace Spectra. I will lose a little bit of damage potential that Spectra brings, but in turn I will get a more reliable attack bar reset, and yeah, I'm really happy to get him. And that, I believe, was on Friday of the Elias Sky event. So 2 Fridays ago is when this was pulled, and on Sunday there was another daily quest that I had that was use 30 crystals, and I did 1 crystal summon again, and out of that I pulled the Wind Valkyria. I realize it's fusion, but it's still a natural 5-star monster. It's 1 less monster I have to fuse. Awesome monster. Don't plan on ruining it up anytime soon, but if I ever have some spare fatal runes that are not allocated to anybody else, they'd probably go on her, and I'd probably screw around with her in Guild Wars. I realize you want her on Violent, but I do not have the Violent to spare for her. And she is a late game monster. She has pretty high rune requirements to do what she needs to do. She wants immunity up, or I'm sorry, not immunity, invincibility. Yes, she wants invincibility up, so paired with someone like a Chloe, she's very strong and can do tons of damage with her 3rd ignored defense skill. And so that's pretty much what I pulled. Progress-wise, I did sell a lot of runes. Some of you might not notice. I do have like 47 Fatal runes and 53 Swift runes still. I cleared out a lot of my rune collection. A lot of it felt like useless runes that were really not doing anything besides take up space. And I still may go back and clear out some of these Swift runes. Some of them are decent. I'll just hop in and grab one of them, for example. Like this rune, I don't know. It's kind of an awkward rune. It has speed, attack, and HP percentage on there. Very few monsters are going to want attack and HP. Poseidon was a good example of what it does want both. Let's see what else. I don't believe the rune quality on any of my monsters has changed significantly. No. I did 6-star my Colleen. I was happy to do that. I use Colleen for a lot of things, mainly for TOA right now. She will be used in my Necro team as well as in Raid. So I feel like having her 6-star is not a problem, even though she's a natural 2-star monster. She brings a lot with her heal. I do have her on a speed defense, violent energy set, which suits her nicely. She's got about 1200 defense. Her HP could be higher. I wish her HP was around 20 to 25k. And her speed could be about around 170 as well. But you know, she does a great job in TOA currently. She's not maxed out 6-star yet. I also have 5-star Rainbow Mon in my storage, so I could 6-star another unit. But typically, what I do in Summoner's War is I avoid making a 6-star until I have the fodder to start making another monster a 6-star after that. Which means, usually having a bunch of 4-star max level monsters and a bunch of monsters that I could level up and feed into them and turn them into 5-stars. So I'll probably wait to 6-star another monster until I really need to, or until I have the food to make another 6-star. Progression-wise, I have cleared TOA normal. Those scrolls, again, gave me really nothing. The crystal summons were really the redeeming summons of last week and the week before that. So I cleared up to TOA 100 normal. I'm currently at TOA 60 hard, which is the Poseidon floor, and I believe we still have, I don't know if we still have the free TOA event going on. It might have ended already. I did hop in there and I got a lot out of it. Oh, we have a new event. That's cool. The Spring Refund event. We might look at that briefly. Okay, it's one of those use your energy mana on crystals and then get a bonus. And then every day you get additional bonuses. Okay. Not particularly crazy. That's kind of cool. Summon a 3-star monster. But mostly we've been grinding in Giants and Dragons, just getting rune improvements for our monsters. I don't know exactly what we're looking for. I guess we're looking for some energy runes, some of our monsters. I'd love to have Jasoon rune better than she is. She's decent like this, but I'd like a lot more speed and a lot more HP. So some 6-star energy runes would be very nice. I always need more Swift rune improvements. My Bernard still is on, backseat runes, or, in other words, runes that don't really take Bernard's potential to take advantage of that, because, slot 4 and slot 6 don't have speed, slot 1 doesn't have speed, and then the speed subsets I have are very mediocre, under 11 speed, or less than that. Veramos, of course, like a set other than Blade as an offset, because the Blade offset is actually going to kill me if I get to the Artemiel floor in TOA hard, because he will be critting a lot more often than he should be. But I've also been doing World Boss. Let's see what else I've touched on. That's about it. Dragons is feeling nice. It's about a 2-minute 15-second clear. My Dragons team is actually a little bit faster than my Giants team currently. I'll go ahead and show you the team I'm looking forward to doing. I have a Poseidon rep here. These Poseidon reps have been in my list forever. I never really valued Poseidon or thought to even look at his skills before I pulled one. It's a triple attack Poseidon. Really not how I build Poseidon. As you saw, I have him speed HP attack. Yeah, this guy hasn't built the exact same way. That's funny. Violent Revenge. I really like him for Revenge because Poseidon's first skill will take a negative effect that you have on your monster, and it will send it back. And so in Dragons especially, this is very useful, where the dragon will, or the left tower will apply dots as well as the dragon. You could actually send the dots right back at the dragon, which is pretty useful, because it removes some of the damage that Poseidon is going to take, as well as increases the damage you could do to the dragon, as long as the immunity tower doesn't interrupt you. And the AoE attack bar reset is crazy as well. Spectra reduces it by 30%, I believe, attack bar. Don't quote me. I don't have the monster ability right in front of me, but I believe that's where it's at. And Poseidon is a full attack bar reset, as well as his second skill puts all skills on cooldown. You'll notice here, if he uses it, the dragon won't be able to do his crazy AoEs. So his second AoE is still on off cooldown. Wow, Poseidon insists on not using it. That's cool. My Megan's gonna die. So yeah, there we go. That happens occasionally though, where a monster just refuses to use its important skill, or the reason it's brought to the to the dungeon. It doesn't happen too much, but it's occasionally. What's annoying is when Veramos will try to, I believe, super crush. It's called the dragon, rather than applying the dot. It's a little annoying. It'd be cool if I could limit Veramos to only the first skill. But, what are you going to do? So most of the time here, I have my team speed tuned correctly where if the immunity is on the dragon, then Megan will Toad Poison, Belladine will Armor Break, and then Spectra will Special Assault for a bunch of damage, and then after that, uh, sometimes Sigmaris will have his AoE percentage damage up and do a ton of damage. Usually, this is where we want to be. We want the dragon about half health before immunity is applied the first time. And I noticed that Poseidon does this a lot more reliably than Spectra, because even with a lot of accuracy on Spectra, the attack bar reduction and attack speed reduction as well is usually not strong enough. But with Poseidon in here, it's crazy how much more reliable my team feels. Pretty excited. He's kind of the opposite of Vertihil, where, Poseidon's all about spamming their attack bar down, as Vertihil's about increasing your attack bar. Other than that, we have Guild Wars here. I do need to participate in this war. There's not too much to do here, though. I've been going through and I've been buying my Ifrit pieces. We are currently at 80. I believe within 2 or 3 weeks, if I consistently show up to these Guild Wars and just try to beat defenses that I could beat, of course sticking to the +6 rule of the guild, then I can get my Ifrit pretty soon, which will be nice. I don't think any Ifrit will be extremely influential on my progress in the game. Theomars is nice for a crazy amount of damage. Amakamir or Akhamamir I would probably use for Giants. I'd probably rune him up for that. And if I got Tessarion, I'd be excited because he's good with his Oblivion for a few TOA floors. The Dark Elementals and Dark Dragon Knight in particular, that floor is very annoying on hard. And Tessarion would be very nice for making that easier for me. Other than that, I'm probably going to stick in Giants for a little while. I'm going to farm up some runes for Poseidon, as I'm super excited to use him in Dragons. Pretty much Despair runes. The Revenge runes he has on him are decent enough for now. They're high accuracy runes, which means that the Despair runes I get, I can focus more on speed and other stats that I want, rather than accuracy stats. I don't think anybody else needs crazy improvements. Spectra has very high HP and semi-decent defense right now on his current build, her current build, whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how everything's coming along right now. Haven't even begun the thought about Necro. I'm not really worried about Necro at all. I am worried, however, about ruining up my Bulldozer, my Copper, and my Immensity, because I am eager to have a Guild War offense that can perform more reliably than my secondary one, because currently my main Guild War offense, if I'm attacking somebody, is similar to my arena offense. It is Megan, Sigmaris, or Julie, and then Luer. Luer may get 6-star eventually, because I use him everywhere. He's awesome. He's not in any dungeon team, but for PvP purposes, he is great. Attack bar reduction on Despair with crushing hit regardless of attribute, as well as AoE defense break, is just insane. It brings so much to the table. So other than that, my team is Beretta, sometimes Belladine and Vero, sometimes Vero and Spectra, and I don't have monsters that I like bringing to Guild Wars yet, and I hope to rune them up in the future. But now we have the Nat 5 counter, the non-fusible Nat 5 counter at 3, which is exciting, and the fusible Nat 5 counter at 3. So the only fusible monster we're missing is the Fire Panda, and we actually have everything we need to make him now that we got, except for the Fire Viking, now that we got the Winged Kung Fu Girl out of the scroll. I don't plan on fusing him, but I just thought I would share that with you guys. So that's about it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you're progressing as well as I am currently. So see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.